Alabaster Dawn just hit early access today on PC, and consoles are coming at 1.0. It's the team behind CrossCode making a clear evolution of what they did there. Same top-down action RPG DNA, same composer, but the combat flows more naturally now, and the dungeon puzzles ease you in instead of stopping you in your tracks. The art is genuinely beautiful. Pixel art sprites on 3D environments with hand-drawn anime portraits. And the dungeons hit a sweet spot where you're thinking without feeling stuck. So, yes, I think it's good. The harder question is whether you should buy it today or wait. Let me get to it. You should buy Alabaster Dawn now if you played CrossCode and liked the idea more than the reality. The combat layers 4 elements with 2 weapons each, and you swap between all of them mid-fight without menus or pauses. Every weapon has its own skill tree, so you actually build into a playstyle instead of just picking one. There's also a heavy spell tier finisher per element, the Divine Arts, which gives you something to spend resources on when fights matter. If you bounced off CrossCode because the build identity never clicked, this is the version where it does. You should also buy if the loop pulls you in. You're exploring a fallen world and rebuilding settlements that visibly transform as you help people. There's a Terranigma quality where your presence actually changes the map. You also pick up a partner early on, Philia, who uses telekinesis to interact with puzzles alongside you. You're still controlling Juno the whole time, this is single player, but the world feels less lonely than CrossCode, and the puzzles get a second layer to work with. Cooking gives you better healing and persistent buffs, gems slot into weapons for builds, and if all of that clicks, the optional roguelite mode included from day 1 gives you a reason to keep playing once you hit the story wall. Quick one, if this is the kind of take you want before buying a game, hit subscribe. It's the whole reason this channel exists. Now the part you have to think about. This is early access, and the studio is being upfront that it'll run at least 2 years before the full game lands. What you're getting today is roughly 6 to 10 hours of story, ending mid-chapter 2 of a planned 7. The full version is targeted somewhere around 40 hours. So if early access wears you out, if you'd rather wait for a finished game with all the chapters in place, this is a wait. Worth knowing, the launch discount only runs through May 14th, and the price will rise as content lands. So if you're already leaning toward buying and playing it later, picking it up now saves you a bit. Don't buy if dialogue tone matters a lot to you. The most consistent criticism is that the writing leans Marvel quippy, and a few players found it patronizing. I didn't care about it personally, but the related thing is there's no voice acting. The gameplay is what's pulling me through, so it doesn't bother me, but if you want a story you can lean back and listen to, this isn't that. For everyone else, controller works fully, Steam Deck is verified day 1, and the studio has a track record of finishing what they start. CrossCode came out of early access intact and well supported, and there's no reason to think this one won't. So, buying now and playing as it grows, or waiting for the full thing in 2028? Let me know in the comments. If you want more like this, I've got videos on Forever and Frontier Paladin, 2 very different action RPGs, both worth a look. Links on screen.